Take 10, breathe in, let the healing begin. Open your mind and find the strength from within. Welcome to the therapist, Felisha podcast.
Welcome to the Therapist Felisha podcast, where we spread mental health awareness 10-minute episode at a time. I'm your host, Therapist Felisha, and today, y'all, we are talking about two heavy emotions that has like a huge impact on our mental health, on our self-esteem, and on our self-worth. And those two heavy emotions are guilt and shame. Now, we all experience guilt and shame at some point or another. But what people don't realize is we may use them interchangeably, but they're not the same. And understanding the difference can help improve your mental health. It can help improve your relationships, and it can help improve the way you talk to yourself. So all we got is 10, and I don't want to go over today. So let's jump in and talk about 5 facts about guilt and shame. So now, guilt and shame are not the same thing, like I just said before. Although people often use them interchangeably, they mean very different things. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame says, there is something wrong with me. Guilt focuses on the behavior, while shame attacks your identity. Now, let me give you an example. Guilt. I yelled at my child. I need to apologize. Shame says, I'm a terrible parent. Can you see how one encourages growth while the other damages the self-worth? Which is harder to overcome? What do you think? Guilt or shame? Drop down in the comments and let me know which one you think is harder to overcome. Fact number 2, you guys, is there is such a thing as healthy guilt. Guilt can actually, it can actually be good for you. Healthy guilt can help you to recognize when you've hurt someone, and it can encourage you to take accountability. It can motivate you to apologize and to strengthen your relationships, and it can help you learn from your mistakes. So you can think of guilt, you guys, as like your internal compass. If you truly done something wrong, guilt can like point you in the right direction, right? And help you like move toward making things right. The goal isn't to like eliminate guilt, it's to learn from it, right? So think about that. Now, I want to move on to fact 3, which is shame. Now, what many people don't realize is that shame is learned. No one is born believing that they're unworthy. I'm gonna say that again, and y'all let me know if y'all knew that. Shame is learned. No one is born believing that they're unworthy. Shame is often developed from experiences such as childhood, criticism, abuse, or neglect, bullying, or being compared to others, and feeling like you feeling like that love had to be earned, and being told you're too sensitive, too much, or not enough. And over time, you guys, those messages become your inner voice. So instead of saying, I made a mistake, you say, I am the mistake. Ooh, and that's hard, you guys. And can you see why that would have an impact on your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-confidence if you're having thoughts that you are the mistake? But here's the good news, y'all. That type of shame can be unlearned, okay? So That is something to think about as well. Now, fact four, okay? And when I say this, it's going to sound kind of funny, but shooting on yourself actually feeds the shame. Now, I didn't say the bad word, I said shooting, okay? Have you ever caught yourself saying, I should be over this by now? I should know better. You know, I should have my life together right now. I should always make everyone happy. See, these things are called should statements, y'all. And should brings shame, and should creates unrealistic expectations that often lead to shame when life doesn't go exactly as planned. So instead of saying I should, try saying I'm learning, right? I'm learning, I'm growing, you know, and how can I use this as a lesson, you know? And I'm doing the best I can with what I know today. You know, that small change can make a difference in how you treat yourself. Now, now I want to talk about fact five. Now, you guys, this one I want y'all to pay attention to because this is something that a lot of people don't know. And this is about how manipulators can use guilt and shame. Okay. There is something that's called, there's an acronym. And this acronym is called FOG. FOG stands for fear, obligation, and guilt, right? And manipulators can use that to make you feel bad about yourself for not doing what they want you to do so they can have control. Uh, for an example, having a fear, like having a fear that that person may leave, or having a fear that that person may end a relationship with you, or just having a fear that you will lose your job. But fear, you know, after everything I've done for you, I guess I have to do it myself. Or what about this one? Man, I really do need your help because I'm going to lose everything. And all of a sudden, their fears become your fears. And so you feel like you got to help them and, and do what they want you to do because of fear. And then, so that's what F stands for, okay? Now, here's another one too. This is a big one, y'all. Because if y'all have heard some of these things before, I need you to drop down in the comments. This next one is obligation. You ever heard someone say, but we're family. But I've been there for you in some kind of way, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But they have a way that make you feel obligated, like you owe them something. And you feel like, well, I don't have a choice. This is my family member, or I am obligated. They was there for me 20 years ago, or they have some kind of way. So that's how manipulators use that. Now, and then the G, y'all already guessed what it stands for. Guilt. Guilt. If I say no, then I'm selfish.